Life looks so funny. What is the meaning of life? Today's today and tomorrow may come. What is the meaning of life? Hi, how are you today? How are you doing? How's life treating you? Yeah, that's the question I'm starting with. So today feels very relaxed. Today feels very chill, you know? Anyways, so today we're focusing on this key question that you're seeing on your screen. What is the meaning of life? As a life coach, as a generalist life coach, anytime I hear that question, it probably means there's close to trouble. It probably means trouble is close to being brewed, right? It usually comes in coaching sessions where someone is lacking clarity or focus about what they're doing with themselves, what they're doing with their lives. And one would think that, well, I'm a girl of very few experiences, of very little years, or low years, little, few. I'm a girl of few years of experiences. Um, and it feels like perhaps because I'm in the light industry, which is what I like to call the knowledge industry. I took that from my friend Coach Grace. Hi, Coach Grace. She sparkles, edible. She she likes to call us the light industry, and I really took that from her. And a lot of people just want, it feels like people want to know that you have the answer. What is life? What does life mean? Um, I have a friend, if you saw one of the videos, I think it was from last week, a friend was saying, or like an older mentor was saying over the holidays and was telling us that he has discovered that life is more about people, places, and events. For me, it's music, food, people, and events, everything new. Um, that's really, I like discovering the depths of people. And I think that the more I know about people, the more I discover their pasts, their histories, and the paths they want to channel or chart out for the next couple of years or the rest of their time on this side of eternity, the more life takes on a wholesome point of view, because again we always know in part, we don't always see the full picture. We see better in hindsight. There's so much about life that one could quote. Life is beautiful. Life is a place with ups and downs. Life is a marketplace, and all of those things. So, what is life? This is a question that honestly I believe that I won't be able to answer by myself. It's a question that I don't think anybody is qualified to answer for anybody else. I can say what life is for me. I can say what life is to me. I can say that life is my family. I'm big on them, like every single member of my family. Life for me is friends. Some people don't see it that way. Some people don't are not so big on friends. They don't want to make those connections. I'm all about connections. Life is about learning. I soak up knowledge as much as I can. I enjoy learning new things. I enjoy reading the psychology of people in live events and reality shows and things like that. I enjoy it. I enjoy movies, I enjoy content, I enjoy new worlds and fictions that we're able to imagine with our mind. I enjoy art, I enjoy music, I enjoy dance, events, food. I enjoy just enjoying things. That's what I think life is. Enjoying life is life. That's what I think. And I just think it's important if you're able to define what life is for yourself, if you're able to channel and map out what you see life to be, even if life is numbers, if life is physics equations, if life is 52 lines of code, if life is fixing electric bulbs and wirings, if life is delving deep into the earth to look at what's new there, if life is going deep into space to look at what's happening there, if life is connecting people with each other, if life is making people feel comfortable and and being their own person in their own skin, whatever life is to you, I think defining or answering this question is like one of the biggest ways to put you on the path of intentionality. It's one of the biggest ways to the put you in line with where you really want to go. It just gives you some form of clarity and focus that you could not get anywhere else, right? So I think that being able to answer this question is like one of the most important things, really. Here I am sitting down, almost cross-legged, um, in a video that I'm sending to the world. This wouldn't have been me some 5 to 6 years ago, maybe even some 4 years ago. I wouldn't be so nonchalant. Yeah, a French word. I wouldn't be so nonchalant or free spirited in a video that I feel like it's possible for people I would never meet in my life to watch. And I think life is also a continuously unraveling ball of yarn that you continue to just discover and discover and discover until you get to the middle, which is the end, but also the beginning, because then you can spin it to be whatever you want it to be. I don't know. I don't know. So, what is life for you? What is life? What do you think life is? I mean, where would you go from here? What would you do differently, knowing what you know? Like, how differently would you see life? Um, Life is short, maybe. Life is long, maybe. Life is beautiful, definitely. Life is harsh, definitely. Life is not a bed of roses. We hear that life is, there's nothing new with life. hmm There's just so much. But if you're able to, it's like one of my friends said this morning, whether you believe, it's a popular quote, like, right? So whether you believe you can or you cannot, you're right in both ways. So I think that's it. Whatever you believe life to be, I have a firm belief that that is what it will be for you. So I think life is beautiful. I think that there are beautiful things in life. I believe that, yeah, there may be bad instances or happenstances, but I think that naturally life is a beautiful thing. Look at the dances and the voices of South African choirs. Look at the intellect and engineering of American people. Look at the stories and philosophies of the Greek philosophers. Look at, there's just so much, the tenacity of the German and the Russians. How did they get to be like that? Look at the healing capacities of the Chinese and the Japanese. How did they get to be like that? There's just so much. Look at the dance and the colors of the Indians. That's like 1000% beautiful. Look at Africa, the rich human minds in Africa. Like, I feel like life is full. See, I think from what I just said, it feels to me like life is people for me, right? But I just think like life is everything, it's all encompassing. But basically, whatever you think life is, that's what it is. And when you're able to define what life is, that day is the first day of the rest of your life. You're awake that day, you're alive, and you're conscious to you, really. So I don't know. I'd like to know what you think life is, because this is a question that I think I can't answer for anyone, and it's a question I think we must answer for ourselves. So, what is life? What would this change for you? What would this make different for you? How would you do this differently going forward? I hope you be well. I hope you do well. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and a clarifying meditative period. Toodles.